in certain situations, by not saying no, you may lose your job or stagnant in your career or repent in your personal life. Hi professionals, this is Utkarsh Rai and today I am going to talk about when you must say no at work. There is a fear in professionals about the consequences of saying no to one's manager. However, in certain circumstances, you must say no. What about you have been asked to change some data and you end up being fired due to fudging? Or what about after your new promotion, you face roadblock in your career? Or what about overcommitment to work is spoiling your personal life? No job is worth dying for. Say no if your gut says so and provide honest reason behind your decision. Your management might be unhappy initially, but later on they will accept it. And in worst case, if you face any repercussion, then you should quit your job. So watch my video to understand 3 situations in which you must say no and how to handle it. And if you have not already liked and subscribed to my channel, then please do it. Also watch my playlist of videos to get answer to your work challenges. Say no to change in data which might lead to an ethical issue. A professional was asked to prepare a report. He collected all the available data and extrapolated it for its completeness and to look good. He wrote a side note that the data is extrapolated. His manager reviewed and asked him to remove the side note. He made the changes. Report got shared with customer and customer doubted the veracity of the data and made a big issue. His manager washed his hands saying that he did not review the report before sending. Damage control was done, customer fury subsided. In this case, the employee received a strong warning. Employees tend to comply with such requests coming from managers and in some cases they get fired. Interpretation of data is one thing, but making a change in data might become an ethical issue. So if you receive such request and you have a doubt in your mind, then ask such request to be given in writing. Your manager might get upset, but then this will protect you. Say no to promotion which will cap your career. Professionals do say no to promotions occasionally. In my early stage career while working in Germany, there was a project lead who was going to become a manager. He declined the promotion because he was a single father of 2 kids and he couldn't give more time to the new responsibility. I have seen people decline promotion due to transfer or frequent travel and many other reasons. But what about promotion is going to act as a trap? One professional was asked to go to a new place to seed and lead a new team. After going there, he discovered that this new team is just a trial balloon without having any long-term strategic vision. After a few years, he returned to a peripheral role because his original position was given to someone else. Office politics also play a role. Sometimes in order to vacate that person's position, a new position is created in the name of promotion to park the person. Now it is up to the person to stay frustrated or quit. Every promotion is not for career growth. So say no if you see any roadblock in future. Now you are going to ask me, what about your future promotion if you say no to this one? If your performance is good and if you have provided a valid reason, in the worst case there might be some short-term delay. Don't get carried away by heavier designation. Find out more details about your new position before you say yes. Say no if it adversely affects you. One professional boasted attending a customer meeting by leaving his wife and newborn kid in the hospital for a few hours. Another professional came to office to attend a meeting by skipping a major family function. There are many examples where professionals took work commitment quite seriously. I myself went through such thinking. Over a decade back, I had a surgery. It went well, and after a few days, I was in the office for a critical release. On knowing this, my manager, sitting in the other part of the globe, said, I will never come back to office so soon. Let others handle. I was looking for an appreciation and learned some life lessons. So, do you love to be workaholic? Want to be visible? Want to be the first one to reply to any email? We overrate our importance at work, and in that process, we skip attending many major life events and repent later. Managers don't expect us to be overcommitted, but we put expectation in our managers by overworking. But yes, in certain situations, managers do expect us to put extra hours or take additional responsibility. If it continues for months and years and it is causing problem for you, onus is on you to say no. Your family, personal life and health takes priority. In the book Essentialism, author Greg McKeown advised overcommitted professionals to act sometimes like a consultant working for few years and say no to additional responsibilities. This will give two benefits. One, you will focus on fewer areas and excel, and second, you will get your life back. So, muster courage to say no under certain circumstances and provide a right reason behind it to avoid any pitfall, because no job is worth dying for. I hope you like this video. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.